Glad to have you with us from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Two teams trying to finish on a winning note in the Las Vegas Bowl. It's the San Diego State Aztecs and the Kentucky Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with the Aztec head coach before the game. In the locker room, he's telling his team before the game, this is the beginning of next year. They are a little disappointed they didn't make it to the college football playoff, but they want to use these extra 15 practices, this bowl game opportunity, as a starting point for next season. The next season starts today. That's the message as they take the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Aztecs offense will go to work first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a the season with the W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a double.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Tight end now in motion. Sells the run, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. To the air, it's Saunders. Fires left. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
And that's something you're always worried about. The first drive, it's a good play by the defense, but you're worried about your freshmen settling in a tough environment, on the road, the crowd going bananas. Palmer, he makes the early mistake, and I look forward to watching this kid. How does he respond to some early adversity?
Yeah, he hasn't played in a lot of environments like this throughout his career. There's no question. So this is obviously a major challenge. If I'm the head coach now, I'm pulling him aside and I'm saying, hey, listen, interceptions are going to happen. Let's get that one out of the way now. Let's learn from it. Let's move forward. But as a play caller, you got to help this young quarterback out now. You have to run the ball. You got to find him some easy completions to get his confidence back.
And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass again. Catch in the middle. It's Rodriguez. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Long way to go on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to keep it in the air. Out one. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. There he goes.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over. And give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
Straight ahead, it's Washington. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Saunders. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. All kinds of room to the right. Pass to 10. Touchdown, Kentucky. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Getting ready for the extra extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Looking for the time with the extra point. And he puts through the extra point. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. Coming out with it, it's Patterson. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Off play action on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Baxter. Shows a little move, gets his man off balance, and gets out to the 22. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. He wants to throw it. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Could not make his way to the corner. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking to throw for it. Lets it fly. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Barnes. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeps it on the option. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Breaks into the open. The 50. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. Kentucky going quickly.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game. Trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there. Being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Turns it upfield. Runs through a man. He might have some space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Saunders. Rushes on. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, no.
Makes the grab down the left side. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Making the adjustment on the play. Wants to go up top on second down. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They'll stop things momentarily for an injury on the play. There is a Kentucky Wildcat down. The Aztecs will call on their punt team. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. A fun postseason battle here, deadlocked at the end of the first. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. First play of the period, first down here. From the gun, it's Barnes. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Wildcats have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Quarterback keep. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. On the delay, it's Barnes. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Right side, it's Gilmore. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They need a huge play on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. Motion from the wideout. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Second and long here. Sets his feet. It's Saunders. Rush right in his face. Reels it in. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Across the 45. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Second down to the air. And his throw is incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He's changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Out wide right, it's Brown. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On play action. Under pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Wildcat sideline, one of the storylines that I am keeping track of right now is how is the running back performing? Coming off that loss last week, he really got banged up. And guys, I think it could impact his ball security, how he's cutting and moving on the field. I've got my eyes all over this, and I will keep you posted how this game progresses. Guys?
Holly, we'll see how they react. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Crosses the 30. Oh, he's got some space. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Looking for room. It's Barnes. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Barnes. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Moves the pocket. It's Saunders. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Aztecs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Unloads in the nick of time.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Aztecs call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Pulls it in. It's Sheffield. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. Now San Diego State will spend its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Aztecs will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Saunders. Looking to the big tight end. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Hits inside, it's Washington. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. We are just about ready to start the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing. They're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. They're all over it. Right side, it's Miller. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. At the 35, he's loose. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the defense doing work. They're set up with another first down. On the ground, it's Barnes. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Grabbed in the middle, it's Miller. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Kentucky right back to the line.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Quick give. It's Barnes. There he goes. They make the stop, and they had to work for it. A nice little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. Running the red zone, it's Patterson. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Washington again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Scanning the field, it's Saunders. Makes the grab. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Selling the fake. Out wide right, it's Napier. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And the Aztecs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Here's a give to Washington. He's past the marker. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The lone back's got it. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. On his feet at the 40. And he slides to avoid the contact and did it just at the right moment and got the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Gonna run it. It's Washington. Just smothered on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Takes off. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Looking downfield, it's Saunders. Setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Washington. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw one first. Grabbed behind the line. It's Barnes. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Look out! And down he goes.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
Left side is Barnes. Quick step and go. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. On the move. Makes his man miss. He hits the slide, and he's converted this 4th down to keep the drive moving. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Fresh center downs going to the air. Right side, it's Barnes. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Ivory. Down he goes. 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. Out wide right, it's Rodriguez. Turning it on. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. It's complete. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. He's got the tight end. Could not make his way to the corner. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Forced him to get rid of it on third down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! And they've made it a one-possession game here in the fourth quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
The Wildcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Washington. Enough to move the chains. Kentucky spends its second timeout here. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Give him a pickup of 2. Now 2nd and 8. That timeout taken by the Wildcats is their final one. They'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Long way to go on 2nd down. The quarterback takes a knee. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
It has been quite a season. Thanks for going on the ride with us on EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. We'll see you next season.